Hello everyone, in this video I will give a quick overview of the article Evaluations and Critique. The author's major goal in the opening section is to inform us that even though the Malaysian Code of Corporate Governance, also known as MCCG, has increased corporate governance in Malaysia, many companies continue to engage in unethical behavior and lack of transparency. The major goal of the author's research is to examine the extent to which these Malaysian publicly traded companies disclose their ethical practices, and the Modified Ethical Commitment Index (ECI), which incorporates 6 topics culled from the literature, is used for that aim. The data is collected under 6 different themes, which is corporate ethic values, action to promote ethics, whistleblowing policy, ethical commitment, sustainability practices, and ethical committee. ECI will be used as a tool to measure the ethical practice disclosure. The authors did a great job, in my opinion, with the literature review portions. It is because they can offer explanations, relevant details, and a deeper definitions of the 6 themes. Because everything done in the literature review is properly defined along with the citations, this can develop a link with the readers of this piece. As for the methodology, it is used an approach that involves choosing a sample size and assessing the disclosures of ethical practices. My criticism leads me to believe that the sample size, which is 223 companies, is inadequate. This is due to the fact that per data, there were 929 publicly traded firms in Malaysia in the year of 2019, as opposed to 915 in 2018. It may be difficult to generalize the results and highlight statistical differences that are not statistically significant if the sample size is too small or too large. Each of the themes had been broken down into other categories such as CEV1, CEV2, and others. Under the sections of results and debate, each theme is presented in the sections with a table titled Level of Disclosure that is divided into 2 columns with the labels Disclosed and Not Disclosed. Each piece of information can also be available in both columns in the forms of a percentage and a frequency. However, in my opinion, the data itself is actually insufficient to give reader a sense of precise ethical situations of each company. This is because there was a chance that the authors might have missed some things or forgotten to check the data, and the report might be changed by the top management of the company before it is formally disclosed to the public. To put it briefly, I think that the researchers did a good job of writing their paper with the intentions of educating readers about the ethical practices disclosures in Malaysia public listed companies. If I had a chance to write a journal, I will surely select a subject related to this title of this piece, because I think it to be quite fascinating. That's all from me.